Hello, Bobby.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god.
Hey guys, Barry here, and welcome to your gaming station, NintendoImpactGaming. And today I have Bobby again on the show. Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, good. How about you, Barry?
I'm good, thanks. So today we are here to talk about the year of Splatoon, the first anniversary, and it is today, I guess, in Japan. Well, today for us, the 29th for Europe and the 30th, if I'm correct, for US.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. So tell us about your experience overall for Splatoon. How was the first year for you?
I love my time with Splatoon the first year. When I played the first little betas per se,
Yeah.
that's what wrote me in. Like, it was funny when I really didn't feel like the game was going to be that big a success. I thought, like, okay, it is what it is. I'm not a big fan of shooters or anything like that. And I put, the time into the first beta, and because they did three separate betas
Yeah.
the first weekend, an hour a pop. And the first one I played, I was like, okay, I see what they're doing. I like it, whatever. I stopped. I played the full hour, but I stopped after the hour was up, because that's all they had it for. And then I was sitting in the kitchen. I knew when the next one came. I looked at my wife and I go, man, I'm getting the itch to play this game again. I want to
Yeah.
play again. I'm going to jump on the second, beta. So I did, and I'm like, dude, this is awesome. This is a lot of fun. So then the next weekend, same thing. I did it again, all three, and I was like, this is phenomenal. And that's what really got me going. So, but my time with it, I've loved it. I've had a great time with it. I love the fact that like they've supported it the whole year. They're still supporting it now. So yeah, it's been a great year for Splatoon.
Yeah, it's great. Like I'm kind of surprised as well with the new updates for the game too. Even though they said they were going to finish up in January or something, wasn't it
Mm-hmm.
after Christmas sometime?
Yeah, yeah,
And they're
yeah.
still updating it. It's great.
Well, because they looked at it and they said, man, we've had such a huge success with this,
Yeah,
we need to keep supporting it. And it's not like, let's be honest, it's not like they're doing major drastic things. They're basically just taking the weapons we've already established in this, and they are saying, okay, we're going to tweak them. We're going to add a couple things to these weapons. We're going to mix up the sub weapons with them and things of that nature. But it brings the interest back. It
yeah,
continually brings you back to the game to check stuff out. Um, I've been I can't speak highly enough about this game. I think the thing that really shocks me is the success, and I think it shows us, everybody, that like a new IP can do good things if it's put together well. And this game was put together perfectly, I felt.
yeah. Like my first reaction was it E3 2014, if I'm correct, when it was first
Yes.
unveiled.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I looked at it and I was like, "What is this?" I could not get into the game at all
mm-hmm.
until maybe a month beforehand. I know with the beta, like the betas, playing them the first time, I was like, wow, this is
Mm-hmm.
just deadly. This is just so much fun. But it just took me months to get into the game at all. I
Yeah.
wasn't kind of feeling it at first, but
Yeah.
I got into it after.
I immediately played it day one. I loved it. And it was funny because my wife and I, we have two Wii U's. I have one up here in this room and I have one in the living room. And I played it. She was watching me. She's like, I want this game. She actually went maybe buy a second version for upstairs so she could play with me. And we would actually get like a group of friends that we knew had Wii U's together to start playing together. And literally, like, the first month, I would have like 6 to 8 people every single night jumping on and playing, and we just had a blast with it. So it really made it a lot of fun for us. I stopped playing when I capped out at level 20 because that was the original cap, level 20.
Yeah.
Uh, and then I've recently gone back now that, I mean, they raised the cap to 50 a while ago, but I've recently gone back and try in hopes to get to level 50. So, and it's fun. It's still a great game.
Like I think the whole like what the 50 thing it kind of put me off after because I was like, oh, this is going to take too long. And like I'm into it kind
Mm-hmm.
of more for the fun of the game, just having fun with
Mm-hmm.
friends. But
Yeah,
I'm not into it like the same with Call of Duty. I'm not into leveling up at all,
yeah, yeah.
me personally.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
play for fun. But
Hmm.
what I think lacks as well for Splatoon is I guess the game modes. You don't only play certain game modes at certain times, which to
Hmm.
me is annoying. You
Hmm.
can only play a certain level at certain times.
Hmm.
Why can't it be like Call of Duty is probably the perfect example for me that I can give. Play like a random map whenever we want. Pick like one level or the other or a random option.
I wish that. So okay, so I wish they would do this. I don't mind the fact that they change the maps per se to what they want to change the maps to, because I feel like it gets the maps in rotation.
Yeah.
You know, and I know what happens in those situations is the favorite maps get dominated, and it's all that gets played after a while. Um, it's no different than like when the experts start to get on Mario Kart, and all that gets picked every other map is Rainbow Road. You know, so
Yeah.
but my feeling would be add a third map to the rotation and lessen it from 4 hours to every 2 hours.
Yeah.
Change it up from 4 to 2. This way, you get more variety. What I also would do in this situation is I would take it from with the rank play. I would establish three separate rank servers because there's three different styles of rank play, and you never know what you're going to get into until you go into the maps and pick it. And what stinks with that is if there might be a particular rank play that I really enjoy, and I might not see it for a couple days because just depending on my timing of getting on. So that part I would change as well if they could, or just do like two separate servers for rank play, and they swap those ones out occasionally, but they got to do something different with that. I feel.
Yeah. As you can see, the Japanese are just dominating this game completely. Every time I'm playing, most people is just Japanese or something.
For me, it's a mix. It depends on what time I'm playing. If I play early morning, it's all Japanese. If I play like if I went on right now, it'd be all Americans playing. You'd have a few Japanese mixed in, and then when you play later at night, it's all Japanese again. So, but I don't mind it because I feel like it's different style plays.
Yeah, yeah,
Honestly, like I've always felt like, and I've always felt this from day one. Like when I played with Americans, it was pretty straightforward, um, or even with Europeans, it was straightforward. Like, there you are, you're going to get shot, is what it is, and you did what you did. The Japanese like to hide a lot. So you could be coming around a corner and see this little tiny ink spot over in the corner, and all of a sudden this guy just pops up out of it and lays you out. And I'm like, where did he come from? Like, so
yeah,
it's two different worlds, definitely.
yeah. So, what would be your favorite level from the game?
Oh man, it's got to be Kelp Dome.
Okay.
I just love that level. I can score almost 1,700 points every single time with that thing.
Yeah,
I just got this new. What I do is I'm the type of person that I'm there to paint the ground. That's it. And for people, you can kill me 50 times in a match. I don't care. I'm going to score more points than you because ultimately I'm going to paint the ground and keep moving. And I've come up with strategies with a lot of them. But I've also, the arcade level recently, I don't know if you've seen that one.
I
I
haven't
think
played it
it's,
yet. That I'm aware
oh,
of.
it's so good,
Yeah, it
man.
looks amazing. Yeah.
It's like an old school retro arcade,
Hmm.
and just really a lot of fun. I that's the one thing I wish that rather than tweaking the weapons, I wish they would just put out new maps occasionally because I would even pay for it. Like put me, give me two maps a month or whatever you want to do, or two maps every quarter, every 3 months or whatever. I would pay for it. I love the design behind the maps and just a lot of fun. But yeah, Kelp Doom I love that level.
Yeah, I don't know. I Probably my favorite level that I can, top of my head would be the warehouse, perhaps.
Wally, yeah, the Wally Warehouse, the original one, which is kind of like it's like
Yeah,
a rectangle kind of. That's a lot of fun.
yeah,
It's one of the old school ones, one of the original ones,
yeah,
and I think what I like about that one is when you play the original ones, it brings that familiarity back, and
yeah,
because you can play on some of the newer levels and you get dominated, and because let's be honest, it's almost like there's two sets of players as well. You have the old school ones that are there from the beginning, and then you have the newer ones that came in around Christmas time. Um, and especially in Japan, like you got a huge influx. So for me, I look at it and I go, okay, when I get back into like you could be smoking me on the newer levels, but when we go back to the old school levels, that's where I get back in my wheelhouse and I know where everything is and I know what to do and I have all these strategies in my head. So yeah, I like that level too. That was a good level.
Yeah, yeah.
I have fun with that one.
If I'm correct, Splatoon is in the top 5 of the best sellers on the eShop in Europe. How is it in America, do you know? Or Japan?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. I know in Japan it's number one.
Yeah.
Japan, they're saying that by the time the Wii U is completely done, they're looking at probably an attach rate of 50% or over 50%. So that means for every Wii, you know, if they have a million Wii's, 500,000 have Splatoon. Like that is insane.
Yeah.
Especially when you consider this wasn't a pack-in game. This was a game that was just there. Which now they're talking about putting a pack-in game. They're talking about that special edition that's coming soon with the amiibo and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I'm looking at it. I'm like, I might buy this thing. Like, it'd be cool if they painted it up differently. That would be the answer for me. But I understand why they're not doing that. But I've always kind of wanted a white Wii or a white Wii U. So it's kind of like, well, this is the best of both worlds. I get a white Wii U, I get Splatoon, plus I get the Callie and Marie amiibo. So I'm looking at that very closely. We'll see.
Yeah,
like if it comes to that.
I have a white Wii U myself, and I got this, imported from Play Asia a good while back.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's lovely.
That's actually that's not a sticker. That's like a wrap.
Yeah, it's a proper gamepad sleeve, if you like a hard case, if you get me. And I have this here, as well for the 3DS. But,
that's awesome. Yeah.
So, what would be your favorite gun? Your favorite weapon?
Oh man, I use the Aerospray RG. Okay. I love that thing. That thing is wicked. It's like it looks like the airbrush. It's the gold one because they have a gold and the silver. I can do damage with that thing. I can do some damage with that.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty old school. Like, I've been using the Splattershot Junior pretty much since the beginning. Because I love the bubble as well. The protection bubble. Yeah. It's very handy.
Yes.
So, I like to keep that,
You can check out the, I think it's called the Wasabi Splattershot. It's one of the newer weapons.
Yeah, one of the newer weapons, yeah.
That thing's wicked. A lot of people are using that gun.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
So, how do you feel about the use of amiibo so far in the game?
I feel like it's one of the best.
Better games, I think, for amiibo, yes.
Yeah, definitely, because it gives you, with the 3 you have in front of you right there, it gives you 3 options. Like, you take the boy amiibo, you throw them in, and it has, like, all these different challenges to do. And as you accomplish each challenge, it unlocks different gear. With the Kraken, same thing. I think the boy is a samurai. The Kraken is, like, the mech armor, like, looking like Predator from Predator movies, and the girl is like a schoolgirl outfit.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like that whole aspect of that. Callie and Marie, my understanding is that there's just going to be like more additional songs, like some concert type stuff that they do with Splatfest. Yeah. I'm fine with that. No big deal. I really am interested in those amiibo. I kind of wish that the variants would have something different, because my feeling is this: if you're going to put out the variants, either give me some new challenges to do or give me new poses altogether. Don't give me the same poses, just kind of different paint styles on them. I'll still get them anyway. Doesn't matter. I'm getting Callie and Marie. I've already got them pre-ordered. And then the Splatoon 3-pack, I'll get that as well, but I'm not going to pre-order it. I'll just walk in the store and get it that day. But I feel like the Splatoon right now, those in the Fire Emblem are the best handled amiibo that Nintendo's done so far. Giving you content-wise what to do with it.
What was it like first for you going into a game store, getting these Splatoon amiibo? Was there much hassle getting it, or like compared to now? Is it a lot easier right now for you to get them if you wanted to pick them up?
Well, the 3-pack was always difficult. To get them separated, to get the boy Inkling and the girl Inkling was easy. But to get the 3-pack with the Kraken, that was hard initially. But I didn't look at it. I'm not one of those guys that's going to sit here and go like, "Oh, it was so hard to get." And like, thank God I was pretty able to get everything. For those ones, my wife went to the store. She pre-ordered them. That was during Wave 4. And in the United States, we had this huge situation that happened where GameStop had a NES exclusive, and they had a pre-order in store, and it was kind of a weird thing where their whole systems crashed. And during that pre-order was the Splatoon 3 pack. So, but I said to my wife, I said, get me the Splatoon 3 pack. This is the first ones that are totally different than Smash, other than the Mario line. I
Yeah.
feel like these are going to be very big. I feel like they're some of the best looking ones that
Yeah, by
Nintendo's
far,
done.
definitely, yeah.
I love they're very vibrant with the paint job and the poses and stuff. So I felt like these are going to be kind of hard to get, and the 3 pack still to this day is a little tough to get in the United States. It's not super hard, but they had to do some restocks on them for sure. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I know locally we can't get a 3 pack, but I had to get the special edition. I was pretty lucky because there was a chance my local GameStop wasn't able to get the Splatoon, even in the whole country. It was tough to get the ones at first, because I remember when it first came out, there was a game, like you saw today,
Yes.
there was a game truck, or truck or trucks, whatever, that was stolen.
Yeah.
And there's
And
plenty
it had
of,
all the 3 packs in them.
yeah, there was loads of stuff that was, from Splatoon that was, taken away. So there was a slight chance, but thankfully, I have them here in front of me, but
Yeah, that was the thing with you guys in Europe. That was a big thing. That truck got heisted, and they basically because a lot of my friends, Alan and Toby and a buddy of mine, Adam Rollins, they all basically were like, all our pre-orders got canceled. We had
yeah,
the game pre-order, we had the game and the 3 pack pre-order. They're gone. We can't. They just disappeared. So, and what the weird thing about that was, one, they never found them again, and B, you didn't see them like show up anywhere. Like I totally expected like them to start showing up on eBay like an influx or whatever. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
either they didn't care about the amiibo and they just trashed them and they just kept the games, but I don't understand what really went down there. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, it was pretty weird anyway, for sure. Do you have
Yeah.
the Splatoon guide?
No, no, I did not get the Splatoon guide.
It's very nice. Like, it has some art as well in it.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can get you some art in it. Like, here's some of the bad guys and stuff. It's very nice.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. And it even gives you like a preview of the new levels that were coming up at the time.
Yeah.
And what's funny was I actually got this in game online. I got it sent to me, and I got a free Splatoon hat, as you can see right now. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So, you saw the dioramas last night.
Oh, they're awesome.
I have
They're
them
awesome.
pre-ordered. I cannot wait to
Did you
get
get
them.
them? I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna pre-order them. I haven't gotten around to it. I'll probably do it today after I get done over here. But you were telling me that you actually slide your 3DS into the stage
Yeah,
one.
into the one for Callie and Mary, you slide in your 3DS or your smartphone, and
Yeah.
you put the screen there, and you can play like anything on the 3DS. So like
Yeah.
the concert from the Squid Sisters.
That's awesome. That's really cool. The original dioramas that came out, the Smash ones,
Yeah.
the Animal Crossing ones. So I was like, they're stupid. These ones were the first ones that when I saw them, I went, I gotta get these because even the level is Kelp Dome, which I just said was my favorite level,
Yeah.
and it's just neat. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely getting them. I think they're awesome.
I don't know why they didn't release dioramas for like all the big levels in Super Smash Bros. Like
They just did the one. Yeah.
if they had made like a Mario Galaxy, that would have just sold off, straight away.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. There's a dude on Instagram. Uh, I gotta give you his name. This guy makes levels, and it's full blown, amazing levels. Like he has the music tied to him and everything. But so it's yeah. Here we go. It's I gotta spell this to you. It's D period SANTELIZ. So
Okay.
He's got levels. He just did a level with um, he's got Pokemon. I don't know if you can see it or not, but
Holy shit.
yeah, man, it's no joke. This guy does some awesome levels.
Oh, I gotta get a Super Smash Bros. I was actually trying to make one, and
Yeah,
I wasn't having any joy with it at all.
it's insanity. Like he's got Animal Crossing. I don't know if you can see it. It's like the whole stage.
Is that
Yeah, that's from the stage in the battle. But he's got like KK up there, like in the game. KK's up there, like, but it's all lit up and everything. Like this guy is unreal. He's got the This is the I think this is the Hyrule Castle from N64.
no fucking way?
Yeah, man, it's amazing. So you got to check him out.
What is it?
I
Is
mean,
it D Santaliz or something?
D Santaliz. It's
Yeah, yeah,
D period Santeliz. He's on Instagram. Just amazing, phenomenal, and he'll show like play by play as he's doing them.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
got just amazing. I think if I'm not mistaken, he did a Splatoon one, which is it's a little bit bigger than normal. But you know the pad that you
Yeah,
respawn
yeah,
in.
yeah.
He did basically the respawn pad, and it's just awesome. And he's got music tied to some of them, like some of them will play like the Smash music and stuff for him.
Yeah. Like, there you go. Why hasn't Nintendo released something like this? Like, full
Oh,
physical scale
yeah,
levels.
but come on, that's how expensive that would be to make that.
Hello, check out bloody Lego Simpsons set. The no, Homer Simpson's house, you know.
Uh-huh.
That's over €200 alone, like, that house.
Yeah, but I would buy one wholeheartedly. I'd buy one.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to contact the guy to be like, how much to make me one?
Yeah, yeah.
It'd probably be like $1,000. I'd be like, oh, okay, you got it.
So, do you feel that Splatoon 2 or Splatoon, you know, if you get the joke, will come
Mhm.
for the NX later next year or something?
Oh, absolutely. If they don't, they're just fools. I think that. Well, here's my feeling. I feel like they're not ready to do Splatoon 2 yet. It'll come, but I feel like this Splatoon will get a remaster version. I think we'll get a couple of extra weapons on it, maybe a couple extra maps. That'll be a launch title. They have to launch the NX with Splatoon. That's my feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, a couple of years later, we'll get Splatoon 2. But this franchise is going nowhere. This franchise is here to stay.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I really hope it does well, you know. So, I guess we'll wrap things up, will we?
Yeah, man, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, final last question. This is the hardest one now. Are you a kid or are you a squid?
I'm a kid.
Clearly. Oh, by the way,
Yes.
I should have mentioned I love your T-shirt as well. I know I've seen it
Thank
before,
you.
but just for
Thank
people
you.
watching,
T-Public,
you can
man.
see mine as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like
I
that.
actually got that from Nintendo New York. It's called now.
Yeah.
When my brother was there last year, I think, or whatever.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty cool. So,
If
all right, guys.
you ever come over and you go there, you need to let me know because I'll come up. We'll go shopping in New York. Make it happen.
I have a day for shopping.
There you go. There you go.
Bobby, thanks so much for coming on. Much
Thank you.
appreciated. I know it was kind of, on the spot. Well, yesterday, but
Stop. It's awesome.
it's good though. I guess
Thank you
big things.
for having.
Yeah, big things will come for Splatoon, I hope. So again, thank you so much for watching. Bobby, thank you so much again. You can check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Vine, Twitch, and for more Nintendo and Splatoon, keep it right here. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay fresh.
Stay fresh.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew that was coming.
I know, yeah. Oh,
That's what we do. That's what we do on the ink strike when it's done. When we try to count down and all three of us at the same time, and it's always messed up. One will say,
yeah, because the lag,
Yeah.
the delay, yeah.
delay.